Yeah, welcome everyone. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Audio day, audio day, audio day. There is audio. Welcome everyone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, welcome my people. There is audio. Don't worry, I wasn't talking then. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would have heard me then if I had talked. Mm-hmm. It says on Samuel. No, we don't enter them. We don't enter them fully here. Yeah, finally entered them. Oh. Yeah, let me share this YouTube stream on Ijele Speaks. You know, it has been long since we last came on YouTube. Hmm. Yeah, welcome everyone. Yeah, we are back. We are back. We are back. Of course, we are back. Eh, let me block one bingo. Bingo, bingo. Hmm. Yes, bingos, bingos, bingos. Hmm. Yeah, share. YouTubers. YouTubers, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back, my people. Well done. Well done. Joy Omori, longest time. Now, welcome. So, my people, I thank you so much for joining me today at this time. As you, as expected, they took down the page. Like I said, well expected. As if that is going to stop us from doing anything. No, no, we are not going to stop. If anything, they just made our resolve stronger. It means they are all listening. Okay, like Usain Bolt would say, then the whole world is listening. Right now, the whole world is listening. Oh, but they are not listening to us. They are not listening to us. Please help me share the stream. Just a kind of a welcome video that I'm going to do now. Then we'll come later in the evening. That being said, this is a brand new page. I open out. Some of you are watching via Ijele Speaks. Okay, I'm not live on Ijele Speaks, but some of you will be using the Big Masquerade or the new Ijele Speaks TV. Okay, or the new Ijele Speaks TV. You can join. You can join us somehow on YouTube, as you can see. This one is for those on YouTube, the ones with the YouTube thumbnail on their images. Uh-huh. You say play music. No, I'm on YouTube. I can't play any music on YouTube unless I'll have to remove the YouTube stream. That's the only way I can remove. I can play any song, but you started already, so no need of playing any song right now. But as you can see, guys, back and better, back and better. We are not going to stop telling them the truth. IPOB is a terrorist organization. Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal, and this truth we shall hold steadfast to. We will hold steadfast to this truth that he is a criminal, running a criminal franchise that is using to dupe people, sell them false hope, where they will have to wait until they die before it will never be well with Nnamdi, his family, and the rest of them that are doing all these things. Playing with the minds of our people. Do you know how many elderly people this guy has taken for a ride over years? The big masquerade ever know. The main page is still there, Ijele Speaks is still there. And the YouTube channel is here too. And why I love the YouTube is that they can't do anything there. Never. Never. They cannot do anything on YouTube. And any video we use here, you'll find it on YouTube. Okay? Someone said the viewers will be giving some dividend and the broadcaster should be giving what? If I give you the viewer dividend, what about the broadcaster? What am I going to get, or who is going to give? On myself for a mascot. Hey, I never see this kind of thing before. Guys, again, I just want to let you know that we are back on Facebook. We are back on YouTube. We never left Facebook anywhere. Only a page disappeared. Okay. I also hold the truth to be self-evident that IPOB is a terrorist organization and Nnamdi Ekperibakari is a criminal period. Of course. Of course. Umubingo. What am I saying here? Kanu will be free at all. It can never be well with him. It can never be well with him. Usain Bolt. Don't buy, no, keep on buying the nonsense the lawyer is selling you. If a Jofo didn't tell you that he's going to be released soon, how are you going to bring money? How are you going to bring money and pay if a Jofo didn't lie to you? You can't. He is just telling you that so you can be able to pay with hope. If you don't have hope, you wouldn't pay. If the situation is made completely hopeless, as it rightly is, it's a hopeless situation. The boat is going nowhere. Okay? Somebody that is saying when you sell your brother, even they buy, you know, you people just copy and paste things without knowing the meaning of what you are saying. Who is your brother? The person that disappeared Akwa? Have you asked the whereabouts of Akwa? Where is Akwa today? Where is Madam Social? Where are all these people now? This, you see how nature works. How nature works. Remember, Usain Bolt and co. Benjamin Madubu was the person that made the statement. He told all the people that suffered when Usain Bolt was arrested, going from one place to another to take care of things and protest and rally. When he believes that the coast is clear, they now told them that they have outlived their usefulness. How insulting. How insulting could that be? It is very, very, very terrible. You told them that they've outlived their usefulness. Right now, the same people are begging. The same people right now, as I'm talking to you, they are begging. They are pleading with Ohanaeze Ndigbo, PG, President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Professor George Obiozor, to interfere. What exactly is Professor George Obiozor going to say? No, tell me exactly what he is going to do for you to save Usain Bolt, to come and join you people and be shouting free him because this and that, as if there are non-Igbo criminals in jail. or Akwaza was not killed. Eh? The rest of them, go there and check. And some of them are now telling you, hey, they are not doing anything in the north. Go and check the operation of yesterday. Nobody will hear it, so nobody will write it in the news. You know why? Because the international body, all these aid agencies, and the what do you call them? These fake NGOs. We come. By the way, that is not like a non-governmental organization in Africa. No one. Every organization you see, whether they call themselves a democracy this or pro good governance that, they are all the same and they are controlled by the owners of their various countries. Like they will tell you, this one is from the Rockefeller Foundation. Well, the Rockefeller are part co-owners of America. They are part owners of the USA. So whatever they are going to do is, how can the same people who are taking your resources be operating an honest non-governmental organization? Listen, the Rockefeller Foundation supports so many organizations you see in Nigeria. Now go check Shell, check some of the whole Chevron, Shell, Mobil, Exxon, all of them were under Standard Oil. They told you that they broke the monopoly. But go and check. In all of these companies they broke themselves into, they are all owned by the share companies that are controlled by the Rockefeller family. And now the same people, we have all these groups, they are non-governmental organizations. Yeah? They are non-governmental organizations. Whose interest do you think they will protect? Is the interest of the people that sent them here, that are funding them. You think the Rockefellers are running a charity? Really? Think again. No wonder everywhere is a mess. Even our intelligence agencies, from Nigeria to Ghana to Togo to everywhere, the slave masters, the people who enslaved your land, are the ones training your intel officials. And you somehow you think you will know exactly what's happening. No. You kill them, they will tell you violation of human rights, this and that. They are killings to civilians, there's judicial killings. Now you don't broadcast it. Some bigos will be telling you, they are not fighting them in the north. Please go and carry your gun there. Go and try. There is unemployment, right? And you see that they are paying these people in dollars, yet they are not killing them. I bet, go there, go find work. Go there, go chop the dollar, may we see. So this is the type of propaganda they were expecting Professor George Obiozor to join them in spreading. Hey, Igbo, please, I'm an Igbo man. I did not send anyone to fight the Nigerian government. I did not send anyone to fight the Nigerian government. The soldiers were not killed in my name. The policemen were not killed in my name. Government properties were not destroyed in my name. So I will want to separate myself from every nonsense. Now, if you want to force me into that group, because it's an Igbo man, that means you want to turn all of us to criminals. You want to turn us all into criminals. And when people say Igbos are criminals, now you start catching feelings. Meanwhile, you are the ones telling Igbo people to defend a criminal in the name of Igbo. No, it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way. In my maternal home, if their daughter gave birth to you, run from wherever you're running to, come to your maternal home, they will save you. They will give their own lives to save you. But if you ever erred or you committed a sacrilege, you come there, they will be the ones to bury you alive. And this is what we should adopt. This is the culture we should adopt. We are not going to allow criminals to go and commit crimes. When it's time for them to pay, they will now call all of us. That means the entire Igbo people are in support of burning police stations, government buildings. Yet you want to rule a country, you are destroying her property. It's not, it doesn't work that way. It's not going to work. You are either on the path of sanity or you are on the path of criminality. And they are two opposing sides. Both roads will never meet in any way. They will never meet. Okay? Yes, self-determination. Let's read it again. Self-determination is not a crime, but instigating murder, arson, and illegal possession of military-grade weapons is a crime. Of course. Of course. When you are talking about this, now say, hey, self-determination, as if that was the argument. We will keep on making this case that whoever supports Usain Bolt, like I was talking with one organ just now, a couple of minutes ago. He said some Igbo leaders have passed the line of, they have gone beyond the point of no return. They are at the point of no return. That means they've been supporting this, not just supporting this, they've been crafting some of these scams you are seeing. They've been giving this guy material support. Imagine what Obiano did. Without Obiano closing markets in Onitsha, nobody will stay home that day. People will go about their businesses. They will go about their businesses. And like I told you people, own goal specialists, what do they know? They forgot that forcing Onitsha people in Anambra State to close their markets is the highest awakening you can give them. And what has happened since then? Ha, my brother. How are you, my brother? Longest time. Let me be blocking Umu Okoko. Okay? What is the name of your YouTube? Ijele Speaks. The name of the YouTube is Ijele Speaks. Type Ijele Speaks, you will know there too. Then you go to the channel and say it. Onitsha people, the moment they stop them from trading, Bingo, here am now. How many of them have they barbecued? How many of them have they barbecued in Onitsha? Okoko become, dead and gone. Nobody will do anything. Even the governor, hey, this and that. Let them go take care of all these, the families of these ones that have been in jail since 2012, 2013, 14, 15. Let them go take care of their families. Let them go take care of their families. So those of you that are coming here to play your emotional game, hey, stop fighting your people. Which your people are you talking about? What people? What people? No, we are fighting for our people. We are not fighting our people. We are fighting for. If you believe that the governors and the senators are our problem, then it should be on our side. I don't get how you will be on the side of the people that have been sitting on our locations from 1999, and somehow you think you are the one fighting for Igbos, the common masses. No. The master and the slave cannot serve the same God. It's not possible. Whenever a master and the slave are serving the same God, then someone is being lied to. Someone is being lied to. How can you and the same politicians that you know, no reasonable person will say that the politicians are not the cause of our problems? Now, how can you be rooting for the same person they are rooting for? Don't you know that they've been using this guy to confuse you? All the while you were shouting Biafra or death, allocations were coming. Allocations were coming, and they did not keep the money to wait till when the Biafra comes, you use it to work. No, they will cut some and give you some boat. He will keep on confusing you. I saw one Abia State, one commissioner in Abia State posted something. Nnamdi Kanu's chain is our chain. I swear it is Abia State chain. It is not my chain. Nnamdi Kanu's chain is not my chain. Abia State chain is not my chain. Usain Bolt chain is not my chain. Feed Me Fighter chain is not my chain. Fendi Fighter chain is not my chain. Also one chain is not my chain. Ekperima chain is not my chain. We forbid evil. We don't support it. That doesn't mean that we are good people, but we are not proud of bad things. We are not proud of bad things. Bad things are not supposed to be celebrated. It is very shameful. I don't know if these guys understand how shameful they sound when they make any of these useless comments they are making. I wonder if they understand how shameful they sound. Very shameful indeed. Very, very shameful indeed. When this rain goes down, then you people will know, people will look back and ask themselves, how did I fall for this crap? Because the only thing Nnamdi sells you is crap. Okay? The only thing he sells you is crap. Daniel Isalogbe, no, I'm on Big Masquerade, Ijele Speaks TV, and Ijele Speaks on YouTube. So don't worry, you're all right. It depends on the one you join. Guys, please, all these ones I mentioned, make sure you go follow them so we don't miss each other. Okay? But most importantly, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Ijele Speaks. That one, their hands can't get there. Their hands can't get there. YouTube has a way of doing its own thing. So, and if they try that one, they will see here. Okay? Of course. Usain Bolt is a criminal. Okay, you people, since they captured him, where are the diplomats? They just bought a ticket for one criminal that has been living in Israel for long. No hope of coming back. And the idiot came, they said, hey, when the Sefer Bible comes home, then after, are you people okay? Cheer. Because you people, if you are insulting, type the name of the person you are insulting, because if this thing doesn't show reply, I will mistakenly block you without knowing it. Okay? You type the name of the person. I am a lawyer, and it will interest you to know that necessity does not know. Ejiofor understand this and applied wisdom. And when G2I, when similar attacks came calling for his life, as per international, when are you doing a video in Yugoslavia, on Yugoslavia? Man, we will still do that video on Yugoslavia. I know I promised you, weight of change. We will analyze it at some point, please. We are back. We will analyze it at some point, and I will bring on some people too who will help, because when you understand what happened in Yugoslavia, Kai, you will know how easy it is to set places ablaze. You will know how easy it is to set anywhere ablaze. And you will understand why in Rwanda, politicians are forbidden from mentioning anything religion or tribe during electioneering campaigns. Now, imagine what that could be. Imagine what that could be if it were Nigeria. Imagine where we would be. All these politicians, apart from selling you religious lies and ethnic bigotry, what else would they have told you? What else would they have given you? This is the same thing we are snowballing into, and people don't even know what's going on. Hey, we bring the white people. Europeans will help us. These are the same Europeans destroying the Middle East. The same people that are still sitting on your continent from the very first time the Greeks found their way into Africa. The same people that can't even look at, they are now kicking their people away from their homes. That person that told me to do a story on Yugoslavia, remember when we were talking about corporations that own America, we mentioned BlackRock, Vanguard, and Bank of America. Those of you in America right now, who are the people stealing your homes? BlackRock. Look at what Wells Fargo is doing. And I believe you will see their hands there. People's credit scores destroyed. Credit scores destroyed. Kai. No, the president wanted to bring him to book. The president wanted to do everything by the book, so that's why they didn't eliminate him. Yeah, they would have eliminated him and no one would know. Ijele, change and let us champion this movement. Please, why don't you come on and explain this to me? No, guys. I really want, right now I can bring so many people on, right? You know I can bring so many people on now. Please see the link. Use the link to come on. Okay? God's will, Aja, you know where? This is the link. This is the, as you can see, we have so many accounts right here. Ewu say, remember this comment the day you'll be handed over. Okoko. Okoko. I also experienced war in Sierra Leone, and I would like to share it with my brothers here in Nigeria. My brother, you can come on, use the link. I just sent the link. You can use the link. You can use the link and come on, then explain this to what of our brother Ezanata Batakali. Let him tell you people. Please, next time you cough, try to say, let me block you, bingo. Okay. This is what you came here to do. So, my people, as I was saying, these Europeans don't even want peace here. When you have peace, you have a stable country. And if you have a stable country for 20 years, 20 years, no crisis, no conflict, even if you people focus on building homes alone, it will stimulate your economy. Okay? It will stimulate your economy and you will push people out of poverty. It has nothing to do with asking for a new country. Go and listen to Salva Kiir, the South Sudanese president. The South Sudanese president, go and listen to his interview. Listen to his interview. And you will understand exactly what's going on. It's not about telling new country something, no. It's about making things function. Okay, we want to restructure it. Local government autonomy. Now they are giving your local government chairman their money directly. How far? How far? Umokoko, go and hold your elected officials accountable. Okay? He said, a few months ago, our land was subjected to a state of mayhem by a criminal from Ibeku. Yes? Okay, now, those of you that you say, hey, what about insecurity in Nigeria? Have you cried about insecurity in the Southeast anymore? I told you the only people bringing insecurity in Igbo land are these bingos. And their God that is directing every damn thing. Okay? Let me bring my brother in. How to stream. My brother.
The gel himself, the man gel himself.
Baba, how are you, my brother?
You are doing a great job. These people are trying to bring you down. They are trying all they can to bring you down.
They can. They reach. Them no reach, my brother.
Oh my God.
Yeah, welcome, my brother.
I have tried several times. Times to reason with some of them. One thing I noticed, which is very unfortunate, is that you cannot hold a very decent debate with some of them. Let me turn my camera like this. Maybe I think it will be easier.
No. Okay, yeah. It's better like that. Yeah.
It will give full screen. Yeah. You know. Is it okay this way?
Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
All right. Okay. Hello to our viewers. I want to thank you so much, Ijele, for the work you're doing for sensitizing our people and breaking all the propaganda work they are doing. One thing I want to tell our viewers today is very simple. Forget about the lies that they can tell you about UN, AU, EU, or whatever he tried to deceive you, that Israel. That I made a video on YouTube recently. I gave them example of I don't know if you know this guy, Oriol Junqueira.
I don't know him.
The guy is the leader of the separatist movement of Catalonia, the region of Spain.
Yeah.
Number one, this guy was a presidential candidate of the European EU Commission. He was their presidential candidate. Secondly, the guy has a legally registered party in Spain. It is called the Republican Left Party of Catalonia. So check the profile of this guy. The people that are listening to us, go to Google right now. Type this guy, Oriol Junqueras, O-R-I-O-L. Then type Junqueras, Junqueras. Oriol Junqueras. Type this man.
O-R-I-O-L.
Yes. Then Junqueras is J-U-N.
Junqueras. Okay, I've seen it.
Exactly, Junqueras. Type the profile of this man. Number one, this man is a European. Number two, he was a presidential candidate for the European Commission, European Union Commission. Secondly, this guy, he has a registered party in Spain. This is somebody with heavy profile, somebody that is promoting democracy. In fact, he was promoting European Union. What happened to him? This guy was jailed in 2017. For what? Because he organized a referendum and called these people that, hey, we are free, we are no more part of Spain again. He called these people, oh yeah, let us, we are now a separate country. His country, they arrested him. He's in prison. 8 judges, they sentenced him for sedition, for secession, for inciting violence and public disturbance. They charge him for fraud and money laundering. This guy, as I'm talking to you right now, he is in jail since 2017. 2017 till today. Number one, the EU never came to rescue him. Number two, the United Nations didn't even say anything about him. They gave him 13 years. So they gave him 13 years. 13 years. This guy is jailed, a European citizen, not just anyhow, somebody with big profile. They gave him 13 years. So listen to me, my IPOB family. It is not about what you want or what you are wishing to happen to Nnamdi Kanu or you are wishing to happen to the IPOB movement. No, it is about reality. Wake up and face the reality. Nnamdi Kanu is going to get jailed in Nigeria. Whether he is innocent or not, he is not going to escape everything he has done. The Nigerian government are determined to hold him down. They are determined that he must go to prison. This is the reality. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It doesn't matter whether you think God will come down. There's this guy, Nicky Bobby. He's in South Africa. I have my people in South Africa. This guy is a Biafran member. He came online yesterday and he was trying to speak on YouTube. He started his live stream video by prayer. He prayed, Christian prayer. The next thing, when he went into his broadcast, he started conjuring Babalawo. He said that Babalawo should fire Kenya. That Babalawo should fire Kenya. That they should crumble Kenya economy. I said, wait, this guy that just prayed in Jesus' name now, he's calling on Babalawo. Where are you? So my people, stop living in delusion. Stop living in delusion. Stop living in dreams. This is the reality. Nnamdi Kanu cannot escape what is coming for him.
Of course. Of course. He's done for. You know, my brother, all these our people, I've been trying to warn them, tell them what is going on, what this guy is doing. They don't even want to listen. Any conversation you're having with them that is not about, oh, I will give you Biafra tomorrow, I will give you next tomorrow. Then it's already here, just one bus stop, and it will be here. This and that. Anything other than that, they don't even consider it a legitimate argument. And that is as a result of years and years of brainwash. Over years, these people have been brainwashed by this criminal. Imagine listening to this guy every day for 3 years. Can you listen to that criminal for 2 weeks? You can't. Even one broadcast, you can't, without trying to vomit. But now, you have people who are following this criminal, believing that he's smart, and they will tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is the one that opened our eyes.
Open your eyes to what? Can I ask you a question, Ijele? Ijele?
No.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah. I'm hearing.
Why don't you support Biafra?
Hello?
Yes. Why don't you support Biafra movement? This is a personal question.
My brother, is because nothing they are doing is rooted in reality. Okay. Nothing they are doing is rooted in reality. I'm someone who knows how almost every country you can name was formed. I am someone who understands the system, who understands the metrics. It's okay, right? Like this, leave it like this. I am someone who has studied geopolitics, who knows the politics of every damn thing, including the United Nations. Okay? Including the United Nations. So, United Nations. So, how am I going to just suspend common sense, suspend reality, suspend everything I know, every information that I have vetted, that anyone who is not trying to bullshit you will confirm to you? How could I leave such a thing and be living in a low land, pretending as if Usain Bolt is doing anything or something is going to come out from anything Usain Bolt is doing? Come on, I can't do that to myself. I can't do that to myself. That is willful ignorance. Leave it like this. Leave it like this.
So what will you advise IPOB members to do now that their leader, their supreme leader, is arrested?
Is to wake up and face the reality that this guy has been captured. He is a criminal, and everything he's telling you is a lie. Is a lie. L-I-E. Usain Bolt does not think of anything good for you. Usain Bolt don't mean well for you. Everything he's doing is just his private business. Like we've been telling people, if he is telling the truth, why would he have to stage that video at the UN? He staged at the European Union. He staged photos with Trump, knowing very well that a lot of his followers are too dumb to understand what the real image and the photoshopped image is. They can't even walk. These people can't walk and chew gum at the same time. This guy knows it. That is why he went and played on their mind. Something that nobody, in fact, the funniest part of it, the most painful part of it is that my own father believed this nonsense. My own father believed this nonsense. How am I going to forgive this criminal for turning the minds? And my father is a community leader, basically. Someone so many people listen to. So if he brainwashed him and he is spewing this rubbish, now imagine how many people he has brought into that nonsense.
Somebody is disturbing me with call. Sorry, somebody is disturbing me with call. I don't know. I tried to mute it. Yes, please. Your own father believe it. What I want from you is this. It's very simple, because when I speak, do you know that my friend who's an IPOB member, the guy couldn't sleep. He was sick. He was vomiting when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. He told me when we were together, my girlfriend sent me the pictures that, hey, look, baby, Nnamdi Kanu is arrested. I say, are you sure? I look at it, I couldn't believe it. Remember, you were doing a program some weeks before then. You said he was in Cameroon. I was watching you. Like, I said, who is giving this guy information? I was thinking in my mind. I said, you are making the statement. You're so bold about it. I said, you sound so sure. Then next week, boom, I heard that he was arrested. I said, even I said, my guy, he was saying the truth though. I picked the picture. I showed my friend. I said, look, Nnamdi Kanu is arrested though. He said, this one can never happen. I said, remember, I told you that my friend, his name is Jele. This guy is an Igbo guy. I said, that my friend Jele. I told you that he said last week that Nnamdi Kanu was in Cameroon. He said, Nnamdi Kanu is smart. He will never make such mistake. He will never be arrested. They believe in their head that Nnamdi Kanu is a demigod, that he knows everything.
007 James Bond.
He's connected. Yes.
Let me tell you what he came to do. He wanted to sneak into Nigeria through the land border at Ekom. Then he will come. If you notice, we've been shouting. We've been shouting, and that he should come and lead the fight, because he even said it on air that, remember, I will lead the fight. That was when he was planning this nonsense, and the criminal has been sneaking into Nigeria before. People didn't know. So yes, he has been doing it before.
Wow.
He has been doing it before. He has been doing it before. So he's knocking to Nigeria. He wanted to come in through the land border. Then he will go and take photos, take videos, then run away. Okay? And he will run away. When he runs back, he will start releasing the photos and videos gradually. You know, it's a copycat. He wanted to copy me.
Yes.
When I go to Angola, and when I come back, you know, or when I will be there like a few days to live, I will start posting. So he wants to post his own. So he knows how to copy, but he couldn't paste. He copied Naide Baba. That is exactly what
yeah, you know what? I remember very well you were saying in that video that he was about to commit suicide. That what he was doing was a suicide mission. I remember very well you were saying that.
Of course. I told him that he had just committed suicide. Amadioha had finally caught him. Everything we told him will happen to him has happened to him, including.
But how did you know? How did you know this thing, Sijele?
My brother, I have a network of informants. In fact, most of the people he thinks that are with him are not even with him. His coordinators, because these people actually brought out their heart and time following him, thinking that he's doing anything. Now they've seen how Usain Bolt treated those of them that realized he is a criminal. Some of them killed their family members, suffering one or two things. All these people. So they want freedom, and their only way to freedom is for this guy to be arrested. Now he has been arrested. It will be a grave injustice if we go out of our way to ask for this guy to be released. And I'm asking, on what condition released to do what? To go and start killing children again? To start killing youth? Ever since he was arrested, have you heard about any single attack?
No,
anywhere?
No, never.
Not single. Okay, all these shout of Fulani herdsmen killing these people. Have you heard about any Fulani herdsmen?
I have a question for you. I have another question for you.
Okay, bro.
A lot of people believe that the Nigerian government wanted to kill him. And the response I gave them was, I said, if Nigerian government wanted to kill him, they will have finished him in Kenya or whatever they caught him and throw his body. Or pour acid. They will pour acid in his body. They will pour acid in his body and he will disappear. And people will think he's still in Canada or Dublin. He's talking from there. People will still.
I think he's getting a call. Go on. I can hear you.
Yes,
go on, bro.
This call not stop.
Yeah.
Yes. So what do you think about people that are saying that Nigerian government wanted to kill him?
My brother, like you rightly said, this guy was captured and none of them knew about his arrest, including me. Including me. We didn't know it up until when someone from, you know where I mean, called me and said, see, that was the day he went to court. Of course, they know when he goes to court, it will leak. When he goes to court, it will leak. Then he told me, see what's going to happen. In fact, you people should go and ask Marlon. Marlon called me, and our sister Maria Udewachi called me and said, is it true that this guy has been arrested? I just told them, wait, let me check. I kept calm, only to see it everywhere in the news. I told them, yeah, it has been arrested. Even my lawyer, Barrister Samuel Iheseke. So if they wanted to kill him, if this guy was a threat, why didn't they kill him there? They could just, even without shooting him or doing anything, they will put him in a plane or a helicopter anywhere. When they are flying across the Atlantic Ocean, they will just drop him there.
Yes. Or maybe they will say he committed suicide DSF or so wherever he is.
Drop him in the, do you know the amount of forest you will pass from Nigeria, between Nigeria and Gabon? Do you know the amount of forest? I mean, rainforest, thick forest. Some of them have not been charted for hundreds and if not thousands of years. So they could have just dropped him from the plane there and he would just go there and rot. Maybe next 10,000 years, no one has even gone there.
Yes.
Animals will eat him. So the government, who is this guy that the government will kill him extrajudicially? Then I've been asking people, why would you shoot someone who's about to commit suicide? Someone is on a tree with a rope, under a tree with a rope around his neck, standing on a stool. You know he's going to kick. So why would you shoot him? That was why they brought him. In fact, from the information I got, the president was the one that gave them the order, bring him back alive.
Yes, yes.
He gave the order, bring him back alive. Look at Buma Bingo. These fools you are using to compare the president of a federal republic, a sitting president of a country like Nigeria. Like Nigeria? Are you kidding me? Okay, his people, they started calling him His Excellency. I told them this is the last name he's going to answer. Now His Excellency in it in a DSS mansion. He is in one fine DSS mansion. In fact, I don't know who is, because of the corruption in our prison system. Or they shouldn't have put this guy in DSS. Just carry him, go one police station.
Go keep up for Kiri for there. You know what they are saying? You know what they are saying? They are saying that most of them are saying that he's going to sit down one-on-one with the president and negotiate. That the president wants to talk to him. That is what they are thinking in their mind, that the president wants to talk to him.
Hi, these people, do you know what it means? Why do you think anyone who meets the president wants to take a picture with him? If you think the presidency is all these things, you just sit in your homes, use your phone to type nonsense.
Yeah? And then you get attention.
Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means to meet with a sitting president, a Nigerian president? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You don't, these are the same people that believe that Usain Bolt was offered oil well. Yeah?
The question I asked you, you didn't answer it directly, because I wanted, so that the IPOB member, they need direction. Because they are like, most of them are like sheep. They are just waiting for their master. In short, even the new guy they appointed that they wanted to take over Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, they are not willing to follow him.
My brother, that one who orchestrated that one is Emmanuel Kanu, the one that calls himself a man powerful sometimes. He orchestrated it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he orchestrated. Now the other people have risen against Simon Ekpa, saying that it's not under oath.
The DOS, even the DOS came to clarify.
No, it was after some many people started showing their
congratulations message.
They were showing their disaffection towards his nomination, and they didn't want it. Now they changed it to no, he's one of the people that will be broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Please, there is a huge difference between broadcasting on radio and being a leader, because we know what you people said before. We saw the photos you people started sharing, even where he was carrying 2 guns that he doesn't know how to fire. They were sharing it. Now it is damage control, and I'm happy that the people are beginning to wake up. Okay?
Yes. So the people need to wake up. They need to understand the reality that, look, their supreme leader is in prison right now. But because I understand the only reason why a lot of people were following him, one, because some of them don't have a job, they are unemployed. They are jobless. They don't know what to do. Secondly, some of them are traumatized. They don't know what to do with their life. So they are looking for somebody. So Nnamdi Kanu is promising them that once Biafra comes in, you guys are going to get a job. Everything is going to be all right. Insecurity is going to finish. All your fears are going to disappear. That is the reason why some of them are holding him like,
my brother, see what they don't know. The person promising them this is the same person that collected money for Cenotaph. They built nothing. He collected money for defense fund. He collected money for transmitter. First one, second one, Nebe. They sent a Berechukwu and Bob on a full cell, and she was running between Enugu and Lagos. To the extent that she even fainted in the hospital when the whole thing became clear to her. The same criminal that did not, when the attack happened in his place, when he said he will go to Abuja and bring the president's head. Now, soldiers were sent to bring him to Abuja to come and take the president's head. He ran away 2 days before the operation and was commanding people to go there and die. After they died, he was shouting, hey, they killed my cousin Adaku. Money was raised for Adaku. This guy, guess how much he gave to Adaku? Not even 5 naira. Not a, yes, the Adaku he was calling his cousin. He didn't give her a dime. Shishi. Nothing.
So
Now,
these people, wait.
yes, I'm coming. You see this their Ikonso? Eh? You see this their Ikonsi? The idiot that was killing people, he was using to bury people alive that died. Ikonso, they were raising money. Ikonso fund this and that. Guess how much they gave Ikonso? Hey, we renamed the Douglas House to Ikonso House, Douglas Road to Ikonso Road, Imo State Government House to Ikonso House. My brother, they use that thing to gather sympathy and emotion from people. Shishi. That woman did not get from these people. IPOB did not give it. Shishi. Now, one of their members came back from Austria. He came back from Austria and went to visit Ikonsi's wife. He said he went to Awo. They told her that she has moved in with her parents. Now the guy tracked her to her parents' house, only to get there to see this woman suffering. No food. She had a 3-week-old baby when Ikonsi was sent to his creator. And this child is going hungry as I'm talking to you. The guy said he cried, and I PO'd him a bingo. A confirmed bingo. A bingo. Bona fide bingo. He went there, he said he saw that thing and gave the woman 100,000 naira. Then he told the woman that their own unit, their own weather zone or unit or whatever we call, I think it's Germany, contributed 16,000 euros. 16,000 euros for these people. 16,000 euros. Check that.
Where the money can go?
Usain Bolt, which one are they supposed to use to buy Fenty? Which one is he supposed to use to cruise? Do you know how much people pay to charter one private jet? So all this private jet is renting and moving everywhere. I think it's from where? If Germany gave 16,000 euros, imagine how much the other people get.
Yes, the rest of the country.
The woman did not get shishi a dime. Now the guy went back and told the wife that nobody should make any mention of IPOB or Usain Bolt in his house again. The wife is the one that is leaking this to us now. I don't want to mention his name or her name. A very good friend of my friend. The guy right now is no longer a bingo. You dare not bring bingoism into his house because he has seen that everything we've been saying is true. This is just a bunch of Yahoo men. Show me any of their leaders that is not a criminal. Usain Bolt, what is his job? Wash 419. Chinasa Nworu, a murderer, ran away to Kuwait and started doing Yahoo. From there now, he's the one connecting all these nonsense they are doing. Who? Emmanuel Kanu, a jobless drug addict, a jobless rapist that is raping both boys and girls, a jobless rapist. Who? Name the person. Then the other good people you will see are all these evil people without access to real information that they are using sympathy and emotion to capture because the real story of the Nigerian Civil War was not told to us. We were not given the story. How it ought to be. Now, with that emotion and sympathy, you will see them joining. There are many Igbos in US, UK, everywhere across Europe and America who still believe that there are Fulani attacks everywhere, that there are Fulani attacking the whole villages.
I want to say this. In addition to what you are saying, me, look, my leg here. If I show you my leg, you'll see knife cut. Fulani man, me and my dad, we were attacked in the night. But if you ask me today, I don't hate the Fulani people. Do you know why? Because 2.5 million people are in IDP camp today in Sokoto, in Borno State. In IDP camp. Do you know what that means? They don't have house. Oh. Now inside rumpa, inside makeshift house, that's where they are staying. And they are defecating on the street. They are eating bad food. 2.5 million people. If this thing happened in the southeast, Nnamdi Kanu will take advantage of that. He will say, oh, genocide, oh, genocide, oh, genocide. I have a video right now with me of Fulani people who arrested Fulani that came to rustle their cow. They killed 8 Fulani family. If this thing happened in the southeast, Nnamdi Kanu will come and tell his people, oh, genocide, Fulani agenda, Fulani agenda. You see, this is the problem. You have to use your brain and see things the way they are, not because somebody is trying to manipulate you. Nnamdi Kanu, he is feeding on the fear of the people. He's feeding on their frustration to sponsor his ego, to sponsor himself, which is very bad. And people need to wake up.
We imagine somebody who even, out of our own benevolence, we even had a luncheon on his behalf in his respect to open a new barbing salon for him. This guy was a part-time barber in Brixton. Brixton barber. We even, some of us donated, me, I donated 1 dozen dusting powder. Some people donated, my guys, what did you people donate? At least I'm sure Emeka OJ donated razor blade. We promised to equip it for him. Usain Bolt to Choro, go find work. Go find work, Usain Bolt, go find work. You know, do it.
Another thing I want to tell you is that you are very bold, because there are a lot of people under Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of the leaders, IPOB leaders that were leading. Then they saw his BS. They wanted to retreat, but most of them were afraid that if they retreat, he will accuse them of saboteur and he will tell people to kill them.
Yeah.
So most of them were afraid. They were afraid to leave the movement. And most of them left, but they cannot speak.
A lot of them are under serious blackmail. Okay? A lot of them are under serious blackmail. And the other people don't want anyone to go and write nonsense about them. That they did this, they did that. My brother, who cares? Me will let you rubbish me over what? For what? Am I a dirty pig like all these bingos? No, and I have not come to tell anyone that I am sent this and that. It was Usain Bolt who told us that he came from a holy family, that we should go and investigate about his family. Now, let me tell you what we found from the father. A 419er, a wash catcher, the least. I know the man he was catching for. The man is now a king in other states. Now, see the type of traditional rulers we have. So when they say, hey, Igbo traditional rulers talking about Nankanona, we get to the mother. Enter and go. Enter and go. Enter and move. To the extent that she lived with a man over a decade. She will sell her gidi in Umuahia Oboshishi market. Then retire to another man's house when the husband is still there. Up until both of them died miserably. They weren't eating in the same plate. Yes, it's against our culture. They weren't eating in the same plate. Go and ask him. Is it Emmanuel that is doing knocking everything? This archaeology knocks every side. He swings both ways. How many women has he defied? How many people has he attacked? Ordered many killings. Of course, they can't participate. They get sense. They are always they will always stand at a safe distance. Now, you that they sent to go and do that thing, tomorrow, if you find out why they told you to do it, they will tell you, okay, no problem, we'll go and expose you somewhere. Now, you see how they are putting all those people in chains. This is exactly what these people are doing. And some people want us to do what? To imbibe the rubbish. Because
what will you tell people that are willing to pick gun and go and start fighting?
My brother, I will not tell them anything. Go there, you will see a superior gun. Go there. Nobody, they told you nothing will happen. Okay, now they've killed 2 people. The shout of they are killing us didn't work. It didn't work then, it wouldn't work now. Okay? It didn't work then, it wouldn't work now. I am not begging you, but at least let the people sending you be there, or their children, at least. If you are going, oh, hero, Usain Bolt don't want to die and be a hero. He told you, when I die, Biafra will come. What did he tell you in 2015? What did he tell you in 2015? That when he dies, Biafra will come. Okay, Usain Bolt, now die and be a hero. We can name on each other road to the Kanu road, no problem. Die now. You don't want to die. He is there giving to DSS everything. Don't mind all this thing they're saying they're torturing him. Nobody is torturing Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is willingly giving out information. Just so he could escape the death sentence. Just for him to escape of course, he is willingly giving out information. Forget all this nonsense. They are telling you, oh yeah, see English, oh yeah, then harder. The way you go, just read that thing. Read. You are answering Chinedu Mayor. Read all. Have you seen it? The bingos you are trying to save. You are trying to save everything. That they will not argue against you on the fact. This one I say, God punish you.
Say God punish you.
You see them. This one I say Johnson Samuel by Mel looking is a fake account. Which Fulani are we going to talk about? Tell me where you've seen the attack again ever since Usain Bolt was captured. They will be there buying every nonsense, and they don't want to hear any truth. I know so many people you would think are wise, and they don't even want to look at the evidence. Not because they know you're lying. No, they don't want to hear it.
They are not interested.
They close their eyes to the truth. They close their mouth to the truth. They close their ears to the truth. See no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. This is what they are doing. This is what they are doing. They will be sending them. Umokoko will be dying. While their own children are there enjoying. I told Usain Bolt that all this money he gathered, it is okay. The people, one of their his what do you call him? One of his accomplices in the USA. They said the guy ran away with their money, whether how many $1 million. They said he ran away with $18 million. $18 million, or what? Now the guy bought a house for $2.5 million. Well, the guy cannot eat that money without the consent of Usain Bolt. Now share them. So those of you that are going after him, saying, hey, we want to know how the money was spent. Are you sure you really want to know the truth? Are you sure you are ready for the truth? Because it will hit you like a wrecking ball.
This is very sad.
You think you know.
This is really sad because a lot of people are working hard, giving their heart in. I'm really sad because when we speak about this, we don't. Somebody tell me, say, because I'm not an Igbo man that I hate Igbo people. I say, no, I don't hate people. I'm trying to open your eyes to see that, look, somebody's trying to distract you from achieving your goal. Imagine this. What if the Nigerian Civil War never happened in 1967? Imagine those 3 million people will have never died. The children, the women, the pregnant women, they will have never died. They will have still been alive today.
The smart Igbos, have you go and watch the interviews? The international press. We are printing there. Look at the videos. You will see how eloquent young boys of 12, 14 we are there. Watch it. Now you have people that are coming to type God polish you here, Polish, fool, FULL, adult. But then you had children who could speak eloquently, clean English. Imagine if those people, each person killed is a generation destroyed.
Yes.
Now, imagine all those smart people, had they been alive and married their fellow smart mates.
Imagine how rich. Imagine how rich the Igbo nation would have been.
Everywhere will be now. Ojukwu went and wasted the lives of people. None of his children died. When it was time for him to become a hero, he ran away. After some years, he came back and went to the same people he fought a war against. Then the poor people that gave their lives, nobody looked at them. And after how many years we are here, we want me to believe the fake history Ojukwu and Co wrote to cover their asses? They did not even admit that it was a mistake. It was a flake that he had. I don't want, it wasn't a mistake, but I don't want anybody to do it again. If he wants a mistake, why don't you want anybody to do it again?
Nnamdi Kanu is doing the same thing now. He's trying to destroy another generation of Igbos. He's pushing them to get killed, to get destroyed. Intellectual people that are supposed to focus their attention on making money. This is what I always say. Let me give you an example of South Africa. There are 55 million people in South Africa. 4 million of them are white, for British descendant, Dutch, the African people, and 50 million are blacks. The 50 million people who are majority blacks and Indians and other people, they own the government, they are in politics, they are controlling everything. But 80% of the land in South Africa is in the hand of the white people. They control the economy, they have the economic power to determine what South Africa will become. My question is, the Igbos are very strong when it comes to business. Alan Onyema, he's the one with the biggest, his airline is going to become the biggest in Africa. The federal government, do you know what they gave him? They gave him license to Saudi Arabia. He said it with his own mouth. Type on YouTube, you'll find the video of the interview they interviewed him recently. They gave him license to Israel. They gave him, the first time a Nigerian airline flew Israeli guest to Dubai. They commissioned him. He became so popular. This man created this airline just in 2014. But right now, he has ordered up to 52 new brand airline. The Ethiopian airline has been on since 1950. But I saw
him last week. I saw Alan Onyema last week. I saw him last week. How he was busy running his business. This man, where he eats, I can't even eat the type of food this guy eats. He eats fast food. Fast food, all these their rice and chicken, they said he was there eating. And the banker, man, if you get money, even if you day your village, they chop, your account officer will fly on the community. He was there. And I'm like, look at this man doing his business in this place. And no one, let me show you the video. I saw him. And criminals are online typing nonsense. Typing nonsense. When people are busy doing their businesses, you are there talking rubbish. Wait, let me show you.
Nnamdi Kanu is going to destroy another generation of people.
I filmed him. See it. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes. Look at him eating. Yes, I can see him. He's looking at you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yeah. Can you imagine? Guys, wake up. Wake up. Nnamdi Kanu is trying to destroy another generation of Igbo people. Ask yourself, if those 3 million people never died, ask yourself this question. What would they have become now? The Igbo nation will have even grow bigger, richer, and powerful. Do you know how many millions were lost during the war? Bullet didn't kill people. Hunger killed them. Hunger and starvation. And up to today, the Igbo land are unable to farm their own food. Como ugu, onion, tomatoes, create gardens. No, you are into business. Another thing I want to tell them is they were fighting Dangote. Dangote is building a refinery, blah, blah, blah. They were fighting. I told them, I said, look, Dangote is a small but when it comes to money in Nigeria. If you know how many secret billionaires we have in Nigeria, if you see their money, billionaires, trillionaires in Nigeria. But the problem is they are not investing their money back into the Nigerian economy. They are hiding it. Some of them prefer import and exporter. Some of them are keeping their money on the ground. They bury them. But Dangote is a small boy, Dangote, but he has made sure that he's investing his money in building industry, and they will come online, they'll be shouting monopoly, monopoly, monopoly. Call those your secret billionaires that are not, they have money that they're not investing in Nigeria. They should bring out their money.
Who stopped them from building their own refineries?
Exactly.
Who stopped them from building their
Some
own
of them have
refinery.
opportunity to build refinery, but they prefer selling their oil blocks to Shell, so that when Shell sell it, Shell will pay them back. They get the oil blocks. Some of them, they prefer to sell it to Shell. Shell will use it, explore it, and bring them and be putting crediting because they don't want to work. They don't want to work. They prefer to just do things and just sit down and their account to be growing faster.
They've never run anything. That's why whenever that place they are getting that free money is threatened, you see them lashing out by arming people to go and fight, do this, do that. Meanwhile, they will be from safe sides. And these are the people we are supposed to be afraid of. These are the people I myself am supposed to be afraid of. Why? Anywhere around the world. Just simple to say sorry. Some days or your brunda no we short na to simple to ganga be one so thunder fire chapu ni ne there. As mara thunder what you ni ne there. In na go ni na thunder fire you ni ne. Unu talk I wan ya no go puta adama tukwe egwu onwu adama tugo nke one cup tinye isi ka your family go go ndara. My brother, please wrap it up.
After this fight, they will not come back here again. Please, my people, wake up. Use your sense. Use your mind. Nnamdi Kanu is trying to destroy another generation of Igbo like what happened in 1967. Ask yourself, if those 3 million people never died, what would they be doing? I made a video about this. I said there are 3 ways you can look for a revolution. There is political revolution, there's economic revolution, and socio-cultural revolution. Nnamdi Kanu is asking for a political revolution, forgetting that it's economic revolution. With the money they donated to him, there are billionaires.
How would he know anything about economics when he never sold anything? He never did any business. He had never taken any risk. He knows neither failure or success. So how would he know? You are just expecting a fowl to pee. It's not going to happen.
Yes.
Okay.
There are Igbo billionaires. There are Igbo billionaires. One single billionaire, Igbo man from the US, UK, wherever, Canada, wherever they are. One of them can just decide to build one big airport in Annam. Private airport. I'm not saying that they should build it for the government. Private airport. Private seaport, they can build it. Single individual.
My brother, I want to respond to one question. He said, please, Ijele, can you tell us what happened to Ibeto Cement? You would have to ask Obasanjo that thing. Okay? You will have to ask Obasanjo because
I can also answer that when you finish addressing this question.
Go on.
Add something to it. Listen, my friend, when you hear people talking about Ibeto Cement, ask yourself, people are saying Dangote is a monopoly in Nigeria. We currently have 3 major cement companies in Nigeria. The number 1 company in Nigeria, it has 14 million metric ton capacity. Take your pen and write this figure. 14 million metric ton capacity. It's Lafarge. Lafarge, there is an old colonial company that has been in Nigeria since 1955. Lafarge bought that colonial company of cement. Lafarge took over a legacy of cement production company that's been in Nigeria since 60 years. He has been in Nigeria. Dangote came into Nigeria, started producing cement around 2000. So imagine Lafarge has been in Nigeria for 60 years. Lafarge is not a Nigerian company. Lafarge is a French company, French conglomerate. They have branches in South Africa, they have branches in Kenya, they have branches all over the world. Lafarge is not even a Nigerian company, but they have been in Nigeria 60 years. Lafarge bought Ibeto Cement. This Ibeto that is just right now, Lafarge swallowed them. Lafarge swallowed 4 companies, 4 little companies in Nigeria. They swallow all of them, yet their capacity is 14 million metric ton. 14 million metric ton. Put this in mind. Put this figure. 14 million metric ton. Lafarge has been in Nigeria since 1960. Dangote came into Nigeria 2002 when he started when he started producing his own cement after exporting and repackaging and everything. He started manufacturing in Nigeria. But Dangote that came to Nigeria late. He grew. Now Dangote is 42 million metric ton capacity of cement production, not just in Nigeria, all over Africa. But his capacity in Nigeria is 39 million metric ton in Nigeria. And Dangote, this thing I'm telling you, Dangote, you will never see Dangote cement in the north. Oh. Well, if you go to the north, you won't see Dangote cement. Guess which cement is in the north? BUA. They call it Boa cement. If you go to the north, the only BUA is in Sokoto. After Sokoto, he's representing to Niger Republic. So BUA captured the entire north. Dangote is only selling the southwest and south and southeast a little bit. Then there's Lafarge there. They're selling south too. Donald Duke, Lafarge, when they came to wanted to put company in Calabar, Donald Duke tried to fight them, and Obasanjo brought them in and say, "Oh yeah, they stay in." You know, so these are some of the things. When you talk of monopoly, Dangote has 42 million metric ton. Put this figure down. Lafarge has 14 million metric ton. Put this figure down. BUA has 9 million metric ton cement production capacity. Put this figure down and see that we have 3 companies in Nigeria that are struggling for. These people, they can decide to reduce their price, but they are waiting for Dangote that came late so that he will reduce his own price. There is no monopoly in Nigeria. If you talk of cement, Lafarge is there. He has competition. If you talk of sugar, there is what they call Indorama. They are there. They are producing sugar. We have 4 companies in Nigeria that are producing sugars. They are producing pastas. Indorama is there. Olam Farm are there too. They are doing the same thing. And these people are not even Nigerians. They are Indians. So Indian company in Nigeria. So forget all those propaganda you are hearing that Lafarge were the people who bought Ibeto. They swallow Ibeto, not Dangote.
And those of them that are saying Igbo this and Igbo unity, where were the Igbo billionaires then? Why didn't they contribute money together and build up Ibeto and become shareholders? Then leave everything in Igbo land, produce the cement that will be used in the entire Igbo land. If you are supplying the entire Igbo land cement, you will be one of the best market. You have one of the best markets in the whole Africa. Let me tell you, in Onitsha, there is no day construction works are not going on everywhere. Those things they use cement to do it. Why didn't any of all these criminals, these idiots? I'm not begrudging them for buying Rolls Royce. But when you go there, you find like Rolls Royce, 2, 3, 4 here, go into this place, buy this mansion, do this, do that. You are not even doing anything to your community. When December comes, you go and share rice to everybody. Hungry people, yeah, beds, eat. Then you come back, you are telling me there is any Igbo agenda, there is any Igbo economic plan. The same people that when they wanted to build this thing, they wanted to give contract for all these railroads you are seeing everywhere in Nigeria. They said no. In Igbo land, we don't need that, we don't need our just roads, our roads. Then they gave them the money. They ate it all. Now those rail lines are beginning to function. Hey, they are marginalizing Igbos. Go back to when that contract was awarded. Check the people that awarded the contract. CCC. If CCC were to be a company run by Hausas, you will see Igbos shouting. CCC, they collected money, how much from Obasanjo, how much from Jonathan. They didn't do anything because now none of them is telling you that one, because the people that are controlling that one are Igbos.
Yeah, exactly. And another question I want to ask them is, what do you think? Imagine, I think you saw the picture of the Ogun Ijebu, the road that were constructed. 10 lanes, 10 lane road, 10, 5 here with toll gates. Ijebu in Ogun State, connecting seaport. I don't know which state itself, but this is a governor, a state governor, that makes sure that this road were constructed. What are you asking your state governors? What are they doing with the money?
For where?
What are they doing with the money? Another thing I told one IPOB member, I said, look, Obasanjo came into power in 1999. He stayed in power until 2008. He left. Yar'Adua came briefly. So Obasanjo represented Southwest. Goodluck represented South. Buhari represented North. This time around, it is the turn of the Southeast. But bet you me, none of them is presenting any candidate. What are they doing? The governors, they are here fighting each other. Hope Uzodinma is fighting Rocha Okorocha. They are fighting themselves. They cannot present one single individual that can say, oh yeah, go to the become president. All of them want to become president.
Let me even break it down for you small. You see the same PDPs that were shouting, Nigeria, it's time for Igbo people, this and that. The same people, our own people, are the ones that were using to make that noise. They've now gone back to telling you that zoning doesn't exist anymore. The same people. Now, do you see? And let me tell you, the same people that were telling you that it's turn of Igbos, all these PDP people know how to play them. Why was Obasanjo able to control our people when he was? They say the way Obasanjo is doing this thing, Obasanjo is doing to the Igbos. Only for us to later realize that these guys will just get paid by Obasanjo, and Obasanjo knows how to play them with money. He will play off against the other person. The Senate presidency. Do you know how many Senate presidents we presented in 4 years? In 4 years, just 4 years. Do you know? Kai.
Listen, my Igbo brothers. If you're in Nigeria right now, if you want to join the army, join the army. Forget the fact that Nigeria is not favoring you. If you see the opportunity for employment, there are times, the last 2 years, the government, they brought out a line, they call it Empower. They were paying youth that unemployed 30,000. I told a friend of mine, I sent him a link. I said, bro, whether the government will pay you, whether they will not pay you, you will not die if you apply. Just apply and relax. If the money comes, collect it, chop it. If the money doesn't come, you know that, yes, it will never come. Don't sit down and say the government, they don't like Southeast, they don't like Igbo, so the money will not come. Hey, you see program, you see opportunity, you are there thinking that people hate you. If you want to join the army, join the army. If you want to join the Air Force, join the Air Force. There's a list of Navy officers that were recruited recently that came out. Most of them came from the north. Why? Because people from the southeast are saying, oh, we are marginalized, we want Biafra. That means we're not going to present. They said that we will not join the Zoo Army. You will not join the Zoo Army while you are still unemployed. Biafra that will never come even in the 10 years, 120 years to come. My people, shine your eye. Shine your eye. If you see the opportunity, grab it. If you see job, if you want to join Air Force, if you want to join the army, grab it. Another thing I was telling another IPOB member, I said, look, I said, Nnamdi Kanu had the opportunity to become the governor. There was a time they even called him, they say, come, we want to make you governor. He refused. You cannot negotiate.
Nobody called him to make him any governor, my brother. Don't mind.
Exactly. But even if they didn't call him, he had the opportunity to become a governor. Because since he can talk and he has the youth that are listening to him, he can say, oh yeah, my people, I want to help this state, Abia State, which I come from. Vote me to become the governor. When he become a governor, we will see the work he will do. If he can be able to change Abia State, only one state, they'll give him one state. If he can be able to change Abia State, then we'll say, okay, this guy worked very well. Oh yeah, let's vote him to become the president. If he can change his state, then we'll vote him to become the president. Then he will change Nigeria the way he wanted. But no, he decided to choose the road that he will be shot at, that he'll be on the constant run like Usain Bolt. He decided to be in hiding.
Yes, he's a runner. He's a coward.
He decided to be in hiding. You cannot negotiate with the government from the position of weakness. You will never see Buhari in his life. That man that he thinks he's dead. He thinks Buhari is dead. He will never step foot in his presence. Buhari will never even give him the opportunity. Buhari will not negotiate with him. That is what you need to know.
Negotiated with people that are supposed to negotiate with. Now that's nobody they want to negotiate with. No man. My brother, thank you so much for
all right, thank you. All right.
By.
Later, thank yes,
so yes. We'll organize some things.
All right, okay. All right, okay. Bye.
Now. Okay, bye, my brother. Thank you so much. Wow, that was a good one. Guys, please, we are back. I just came to tell you that I've launched a new one. I told them if you like, close it 100 times, we will open it 110 times. Okay? We are not going anywhere. So if you wanna like, go hang yourself. Oh, you know, like, go die. Now your problem. Omu bingo. Stop coming here, Okoko. One brother. Easy, jealous smile is suspicious. How did you catch it? Somebody said this is jealous smile is suspicious. If you see what distracted me, you will know. Guys, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Ijele Speaks, and the new Facebook page, Ijele Speaks TV, and the Big Masquerade. Go like and follow them. But most importantly, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Ijele. I think it's just 2002 something. Let's try and bring it up. At least that one, no one will try any nonsense there. Okay? Thank you, everyone, and I wish you the best of the day. Bye.